Hey guys, today I'm going to tell you why the Kin wins. I know that's a really corny name, but it's true. So, they don't show the Kin 2 right now, but it's out of stock. So, I'll just show you the Kin 1. They're pretty similar. This is a vertical sliding one. The Kin 2M, it's a horizontal sliding, much bigger keyboard, bigger screen. But other than that, it just has an 8 megapixel camera, and this one has a 5. So why the Kin wins over all the other phones, like the Octane, the Cosmos Touch, and those. And smartphones, actually. It wins because there's no data required. This is basically a smartphone. You know, it was a smartphone, it was discontinued. They took the phones, they made them feature phones. And there's no data required, which is great because it looks like a smartphone, it acts like a smartphone, but it's not a smartphone. It's a really great phone. It's pretty much the only touchscreen feature phone on the Verizon website. I mean, the Cosmos Touch is a feature phone, but it has a recessive touchscreen, which is not half as good as the capacitive touchscreen that the Kin 2 has. It is the same kind of touchscreen they have on the iPhone and iPod Touch. Another thing is that you get free radio on the Kin, which is really helpful. You just have to plug in your headphones as the receiver, and its music player is the Zune. So if you already use Zune or have a Zune, it's pretty helpful for you. It doesn't really run on Mac though, so if you have a Mac, you can use Wi-Fi. If you're in a Wi-Fi area, you can actually go on the internet with this, no charge. Or you can use 3G. If you just want to use 3G for the weekend while you don't have your Wi-Fi. It has a 5 megapixel or 8 megapixel camera with LED flash, which is really great. The flash is extremely bright on these, and 5 megapixel or 8 megapixel especially, is a lot for a feature phone in general, even a smartphone. Mostly you're going to get 1.3 megapixels off of the Cosmos. I mean, this is a really great camera, and most of them don't have flash either, so that's helpful. The keyboard is very spread out. It's a great keyboard. I would really recommend it to anyone. Unfortunately, I can't find the keyboard on here. A picture of that, but it does have a good keyboard. It has Bluetooth, so if you want to put on your Bluetooth headphones, if you're watching, I don't think it does YouTube actually, but if you're watching a video somehow on some other website, you can do that. Now, what's bad about this? So, unfortunately, you can't just import your contacts using backup assistance. That's kind of, it sucks, I'm not gonna lie. But if you go to the Verizon store, I've been told that you can do that. So, I mean, I don't have a problem just going to the Verizon store. They have one at my local BJ's wholesale club. So, I can do that whenever I want. Unfortunately, I didn't know that when I first got my Kin 2. So, there's no autocorrect if you're typing, which is sometimes good if you extend your letters like I do. It's not going to try to give you all these other words. The memory card, unfortunately, is built in. So if you break your phone, like I happen to do, you're not going to be able to just take out the memory card, put it in your new phone, have your pictures and everything. It's built in, and it's pretty hard to access. I mean, I have a Mac. It doesn't show up on a Mac. I have my mom's PC over here. It's not showing up on the PC. It was before, but it's not anymore. So, unfortunately, it's pretty hard to recover that information. And what else is there to say about it? The phone is actually free now if you want the Kin 1M. I'll be doing a full review of the Kin 1M. It's going to be my first time having that. And I'm going to do a review of the Kin 2M because Verizon is sending me a new one. Because unfortunately, when I was on the phone, it's a little slippery back. The back is really cheap. It's a cheap plastic, and I chucked it out of my hand by accident when I was on a wheelie chair. And the screen just does nothing. The whole phone does nothing. I think the only thing that's working is the backlight. And so they're sending me a new one. I'm going to do a review on it. I might sell that one, keep the Kin 1, or the other way around. I'm not sure. I just bought a Kin 1 on eBay for 40 bucks. So If your contract isn't up, it's a pretty cheap phone to buy off of eBay, or I don't know how much it is on Amazon, but you have to make sure you're not buying the Kin 1, because I'm almost positive the Kin 1 doesn't even work on Verizon. Because if you had the Kin 1 when it was discontinued as a smartphone, I'm pretty sure they told you to come to the store and pick out another phone. So that sucks for them. So that's pretty much it I can say about the Kin. Stay tuned, subscribe. We have some really great stuff coming up. The 2 reviews of the phone. We're also giving away an iPad 2 in a video pretty soon. So stay tuned, subscribe, comment, rate, do everything. I hope you come back later. Bye.